We're going to move on now to our next presenter, who is Samantha Abrahams of Ohm for Wellness. Samantha will be sharing on setting fall intentions that can help you harness the healing energy of the fall season. I know the fall is my favorite season. I don't know about you guys, but through her work at Ohm for Wellness, she empowers others toward wholeness by facilitating healing and connection through movement, body work, and intuitive coaching. You can learn more about her offerings at www.ohm, so that's OHM, for FOR, wellness.com. So take it away, Samantha.
Thank you so much. So nice to be here with all of you this morning. Again, my name is Samantha Abrahams, and I run Ohm for Wellness, which again has become more of an online endeavor, but I am working in person with people again, which is wonderful. So again, this morning is going to be about setting intentions for the fall season, which is the season of harvest. So it's all about kind of working with and tapping into the natural healing qualities that fall has to offer. So today I'll be guiding you through a reflection that can provide wise direction as you move through this fall season. So really you're simply going to listen, explore, and clarify the intention that can be a guiding light and bring focus to the qualities of the fall, which again, I'm going to name a few. And as you're listening today, just notice what resonates with you. And if something doesn't resonate with you, just kind of let it go. So kind of take this whole exercise that we do today very easily. So some of the qualities of the fall are organization, setting limits, protecting boundaries, finishing projects, enjoying the results of your hard work, letting go of anything you may be holding on to so that you can make room for new experiences that will help you to learn, grow, and feel more joyfully on purpose as you move through into the holiday season and also the remainder of 2020. So to start, please just get something to note, whatever you'd like to write down, whether it's pen and paper, whatever device you're currently using, or even your phone, if you'd like. And I'll be asking you to bring your hands in contact with your body, but feel free to write down or make notes whenever you'd like. And then you can always return to closing your eyes, connecting to your body, and directing your attention to whatever you're feeling, whatever you're noticing or sensing along the way. So now you can just relax. Go ahead and close your eyes if you'd like, and simply listen to the directions. So giving yourself permission to let your mind and heart be open to a very effortless and receptive way. Soften your attention and place your hands at the middle of your chest at your heart center. And just begin to listen. Notice what you feel under your hands. Temperature, tone, sensation, heartbeat. Just feel your body. And notice some areas may feel at ease, while you may perceive tension in other areas. And either way, just notice. Nothing to do about it. You're just feeling and listening inward. And now your breath. Focus your feeling attention to where you can most easily feel and follow the breath, moving in and out of your body. Continue to keep your attention focused within your body and breath as you listen. Inhaling and exhaling. Simply and gently. Noticing what comes up for you as you direct your attention to just being with yourself. Slowing down, bringing an open awareness to your inner experience. And keeping an inward focus, consider what aspect of your life you'd like to focus on in relation to harnessing the healing qualities of fall. And I'm going to give you some choices. I'd like you to select the one that feels the most significant to you at this time. The part of your life where you'd like more direction or clarity, or the part of your life you'd like to be able to focus on with a simple, positive intention. So listen to all 4 areas, and then you're going to write down the one that you'd like to choose to focus on today. So the first is your physical body or health. The second is your mental or emotional balance or well-being. The third is relationships, whether family, friends, or in business. And the fourth is your career, passion, or purpose. So pick one of these, and I'll say them again. The first is physical health. The second is mental, emotional well-being. The third is relationships. And the fourth is career, passion, or purpose. So now write down what you decided to focus on and take the next couple of minutes to reflect on the following questions. And you can write down or record your answers. I'll give you about 60 seconds. So not super long answers, just whatever comes up. And you don't have to write on all of them. But the first one to reflect or write on is, why do you want or need to focus attention on this part of your life? So whatever life area you chose, why is it that you want to focus positive attention on that? Again, just taking another minute or so to either reflect or write down your answer to that question. And then the second question is, why do you believe more clarity or direction about this part of your life would be helpful? Just noticing what comes up. And if nothing does come up about it, you can just be with yourself. Again, it's always fine to just return to closing your eyes, feeling within, noticing what's going on in your body. And the third question, if you had a positive intention or greater clarity about this area of your life, what would it allow you to feel or be or do or achieve? Just envisioning that for yourself. And now you can put your pen or writing device down, return to closing your eyes, returning your attention to your body. And where is the area of your life showing up in your physical body? So keep this very simple. Whatever is going on in the area of your life you chose to focus on today, where is it connected to or resonating with your physical body? And bring your feeling attention to the first area of your body where your attention is drawn. Again, keep it that simple. Don't think about it, just feel instead and trust your body will bring you right there. And whatever area came up, place one hand there. Notice if there's a second area. If there is, you can place the other hand or your fingers in contact with that area. And if not, just bring your second hand in contact with the same area of your body where your first hand is. And you're simply going to bring a gentle awareness, a kind and caring attention to this area of your body. Allowing your thinking mind to take a break, just listen to whatever comes up for you. And just to remind you, with any question I offer you, you can either reflect on it or write on it. So the autumn season brings the healing energy of gathering and elimination. It's an opportune time to begin to unwind and recollect yourself. So reflect on what you planted in the spring that you can harvest from now. Notice what comes up around that inquiry. Or what may have been planted in your life in the spring that you can gather from now. Listening inward, noticing the inhale, moving in and out. Begin to reflect with a softer sense of observation. Witnessing, just listen. And whatever you're reflecting on from the spring, how do you want to carry that forward through the fall? Give yourself permission to open to a bountiful vision for the remainder of the year. Autumn reminds us that flexibility and adaptability are crucial for staying healthy and balanced, going into the deeper introspective winter months ahead. And this is a good time to prepare by completing unfinished projects, clearing away clutter and debris, considering where you need to gather or restore or refuel, which also includes nourishing and nurturing your spirit. So are there any rituals or routines that you'd like to return to or create? Again, listening within, listening under your hands. Have you become aware of any negative patterns that don't serve your higher goals? Ones that might serve you well to let go of or just simply be more aware of. And at the physical level, fall is associated with the energy of the lungs and the large intestines. Relating to the lungs, to be properly inspired is to receive the full inhale. So regarding the area of your life you chose to focus on today, feeling your body under your hands, fully exhale to release old, stale air. And just notice what comes to you with the inquiry. Are there any old preconceived notions? Again, that exhale is about letting go, clearing out, cleaning out. Are there any outdated ideas that aren't working for you like they used to in this particular area of your life that you're shining a light on today? Just listen, notice what comes up. Giving yourself permission to fully exhale, to create space, and fully inhale, effortlessly receive the revitalizing breath of life. And relating to the large intestines, this is the part of your body that can discriminate between what you need and what must be eliminated. When the body is cleansed of toxic matter or waste, it can receive the more refined breath energy brought in by the lungs. So in regard to the life area you're focusing on today, what's the priority need? Listen to your body. Let your hands help you perceive what you need. Again, relating to the fall, is the need more about elimination or gathering? Is the priority need more about letting go or receiving, or maybe a little bit of both? So starting to sense how or where you can be more flexible and adaptable in this particular area of your life. And you can note in a very simple sentence, the priority need for this area is, and then kind of fill in the blank. What's the priority need? And just taking another 30 seconds or so with that. And all of these, you can always do a little bit of a deeper dive later on based on the notes that you're writing down now. But in this time and space, you're just getting that general intuitive information back. It's not a lot of thinking. It's more feeling into your body and noticing. So based on that need, what will be the most powerful intention that can guide you throughout this fall, so that you can harvest all that you've sown since the beginning of the year, in this big year of 2020? So again, you can write that down. And what is the attitude or quality that will be most helpful for you to carry forward with you? So what does taking action towards meeting that need, that priority need, look like? You can write down one action, or maybe a simple one-word reminder, or a simple phrase that you can keep bringing your attention back to keep that intention or focus. Or maybe an image or memory comes to mind. So just listen and write down the quality or attitude or intention that's the most powerful guide for you this fall. You can practice returning your awareness to this positive healing intention throughout your day, starting today, but also over the next few weeks, and continue to let it reveal more to you and help you work with the energy of the fall season and your own personal harvest. So thank you so much for letting me share and guide you through this exercise today. And if you want to share with the group, you can always post in the chat maybe what your priority, your life priority area was, and then what the intention that's going to be helpful for you to carry forward around it is, just to share with the group, or if you have any other questions. Thanks, guys.
That was wonderful, Samantha. Does anybody have any questions for her in the chat?
There aren't any right now, but Samantha, I actually have a question, and then we'll see if anybody thinks of anything. But this work, this setting intentions and journaling and kind of just taking time with yourself, do you have any recommendations on when and how often people should do exercises like these?
Sure, that's a great question, Britton. So I use some form of meditation every day, and sometimes it's strictly listening, and then sometimes there are days where I just feel like I need that intuitive feedback and guidance. So if I have the simple intention to, I actually did this with my husband, so I'll use him as an example. So the intention that came to him was moving more and having more discipline when it comes to nutrition. So it's like using that for however many weeks going forward that it takes to feel like you improve in that area of your life. So it's once you get the intention, I think the more powerful aspect of it is putting it into action. So for the first day, it might not be making any external changes, but just starting to think about, okay, well, where am I not disciplined? Where have I kind of fallen off the wagon in my nutrition, for example? And maybe it could be something as simple as, well, I don't drink enough water, so I'm going to drink some more water starting today. And then once you start doing that, you'll start to get feedback about how easy or difficult it is to do that. So I always err on the side of making small changes and taking your time. And then when you feel like you're ready to add a different intention or more in, then go from there. Because again, life is so demanding already. So if you're going to work towards changing yourself, even if it feels like it's something that should be easy, oftentimes it's not. So I always think, you know, taking your time and really paying attention to how much you can handle is really helpful.
Thank you. And I'll just read this real quick, but Carolyn said that her focus was family, especially her children. And her daughter came in during the presentation and said she'd love to be involved. If she had known it was all of this, she would love to do this more. So actually, I was going to say, if you want to talk about real quick your upcoming HAYVN halftime, which is a little different, but.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. That's a little different for me also, but it's something that I'm really passionate about is working with animals. And the thing, so I don't have children myself, but the segment that I'm going to be doing, I think can lend itself to working with your children also, or getting them involved in, you know, how can they start listening to their bodies and being connected to their bodies, and just being more aware of that internal healing system that we all have. So again, in my next HAYVN halftime, I'm going to be working with my dog. But part of it is also learning how you can be more perceptive, which with animals that don't have words to communicate, but it's sometimes also true of our own personal intuition. You know, a lot of times that can be communicated more through our bodies or through images that we can't put language to, and being more perceptive about our children too. So again, I'm excited to share about that coming up.
I'm going to put a link to that event. And then we also have some of our other people that are presenting today will be doing future halftime events. So I'll put those links in the chat right now.
Great. Thanks, Britton. And thank you, Samantha. I love everything you talked about, and I'm going to touch on that a little bit myself.